Hi everyone, and welcome to the next part of the high poly modeling of the Soviet machine. I want to start off this part by apologizing. I was starting to record that part, and then some kind of power failure happened. My computer restarted itself, and I lost maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes of modeling. So it's not that much. All that you missed are that pole. You can see that I've created that pole over there, and also I've created that back part over at the end. You can see that I've modeled it, but if you have followed everything so far, I think you have no problem doing that on your own. And so nothing I can do about that, so sorry again. And let's continue modeling the other parts. So we're going to go ahead and start with that side part over there. First of all, we're going to make a little adjustments to that part over here. I've detached it, and now I'm going to use the connect button and make an edge loop through the center. Use the scale to straighten it and delete that half. So now I'm going to use the symmetry, like that. Adjust it a little bit, reduce the threshold amount, and that's about it. Okay, so collapse that, and now we can go ahead and pull those front vertices in the under that part over there. So as you probably understand by now, this part will have to slide on the rail. You use that to adjust the working space you need when you create a certain type of gear. There are a lot of different types of gears, so you may need to adjust your working space. So anyway, now I'm going to create that element in the middle. There's a little hole there, so I'm trying to create that, and as you can see, I have to pull it back quite a bit, and also select that middle side edge, and pull it back right about there. I think that's good. So we're going to go ahead and attach it again, and that seems okay. So we'll continue off by starting the high poly for that side element there. First of all, I'm going to adjust the proportions a bit, as I can see that they're not right, and I'm going to pull those vertices up and move those to the side as they go over the edge, like that. So basically I need to create the hole in the machine that goes around the rail, as you move it to the side. So you know, I'm taking those new vertices that I just created, and I pull them right about to the edge of the rail. So now I'm going to delete to delete the polygons that I don't need, but first I have to adjust it, of course. So I'll select those polygons over there and I'll delete them. Yeah. Now I take the side edge, and by holding shift I'm going to pull it down and under, because that's how the mesh goes around the rail over there. I'll move to the left view so it's easier for me to work. Yeah, I pull it to the side there and adjust everything just so it fits nicely, and weld those vertices. Yeah, weld those and weld the two on the other side. Okay, so now I have to fill those gaps there. So I'll do that by selecting the edges and shift dragging them to the side, and after that I go ahead and weld the vertices like you see here. Okay, there's a little triangle there, but I guess that it won't be such a problem. No, I've actually decided that I don't want it there, so I cut an edge to the side and deleted and welded that vertex in the middle, and that got rid of the triangle there. I'll do the same here, exactly the same steps. Again, cut to the side and weld the middle vertex there. Yeah, that's good. So now sorry about that. Now I'm going to move to the top of that part. Looking at my reference to see what I should do. First of all, I noticed that I have to harden these edges over here like that, and those between them as well. Okay, so do some connects here and on the side, also on the other side as well, making sure that I don't miss any. Yeah, I've already done those, so I guess that I don't need to do them again. And I'll copy the mesh smooth modifier and paste it as instance. By pasting it as instance, you save yourself a lot of trouble, because whenever you need to correct the values of the modifier, you do it once, you know, and that takes care of every single part that has that modifier, and it's easier than going through all the parts one by one. So I recommend using instance modifiers. So I've deleted that top polygon over there, also the back ones, and I move them back like that, and I'm going to weld the end vertices, and also delete that polygon over there. Yeah, that one. Okay, so now as you can see, the base of that part is almost finished. I'm going to I'm going to adjust it just a little bit more, because I noticed that on my reference this side part is thicker, which makes sense. You know, it has to be strong to hold the weight of this part. Okay, so now I'm taking a look at my model just to see what to do next. Yeah, I try a little trick here, because I saw on my reference that this element goes a certain way, but at the end, you know, I switched back to how it was, because you know, it didn't work the way I thought it will. Okay, so making connections here and at the back. Yeah, as you can see, there's a problem here, and I'll end up switching back. Yeah, I'm welding those together and cutting that edge to down there all the way through. Okay. So now I'm going to cut the other edge down as well. And I need to make a connection on the main part as well, but I guess I still don't know that. I'm going to do that in a minute. Okay. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, so now I'm going to show you this trick I was talking about. You know, I go to the view that I'm in, the perspective the perspective view, sorry, and I turn on viewport clipping, and after doing so, you can notice on the right side of my viewport, two handles appear. So the upper handle is the limit for how big are the objects that you can see in the viewport, and the handle on the bottom, of course, is the other way around. You know, when you move it, you adjust how small are the objects that you'll be able to see. So there won't be any more clipping as you've seen before of small objects. Yeah, that seems okay. So now I'm thinking that I should do that you know, box part at the bottom. So yeah, I go ahead and make a box, position it properly under my object. I guess that the main role of this object here is making sure that by by accident you don't end up tripping that part to the side, or by any means getting it out of the rail. So yeah, I guess it's an important part. I do the connections, to harden the edges, and now I'm going to go ahead and attach it to the main part. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, I have attached it, and yeah, I need to run another edge connections there to harden the edge. Okay, so now the next thing we have to do is first adjust that, and after that I have to make the to copy the bolts that are under there. You may have seen them on the reference picture. But I guess I'm going to do that later. First of all, I will adjust the thickness and the position of the middle of the element, because as you probably seen on the reference, this part is a lot thinner than I've actually made it. So yeah, I'm adjusting it to fit the to fit more properly. I think that's about right. You should always check and double check and triple check your reference pictures, because if you missed some of the proportions now, you probably won't go back and fix them later, because you'll get caught up in doing something else, some other part, and you lose interest in going back to this one. So now what I'm doing now, I'm moving those edge loops in the geometry, because I need the side edges to be soft and have bigger curvature. Like so. You can see on the reference that they're a lot smoother than I've made them now. Yeah, that seems right. Adjust it a little bit. Also that side one, don't forget to deselect the edge down, because you only need this part of the edge loop. Yeah, that already seems better. Okay, now I'm going to get the bolts I was talking about. When you have created something, you should by any means go ahead and use it as much as possible, and make the most of it, because what's the point in creating another bolt or another element when you already have it, and you can always resize it and uh, use it again to a different place in the model. So always do that. As you can see, I only moved it here, detached it from its group, move it and scale it a little bit, move it down, and so I can use it here, and afterwards I will attach it to the main part. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Position them in the middle, and now attach the three bolts together like so. Yeah, I've decided that I should move them inwards a bit. I think that already looks better. Okay, so next on our list is the, let me check, I'm thinking what should I do next. Okay, so now I guess that I'll do a little bit more adjusting for this object here. Not sure what I'm doing here. Yeah, I was thinking that this object goes all the way through, but I've actually seen that it's not like that. It's only on the side, and this cylindrical part actually is placed higher. So I move that. As you can see, it sits on top of that object there, or side element, the one that I had taken now. Yeah, I have to make it bigger and also longer. Okay, that's better. I think that's more properly positioned than before. Okay, so now I am looking around my model just to check if everything's the way it should be. Also checking out what should I do now. Yeah, move some parts around just to get it right. Okay, so now I'm actually isolating only those parts because I will need them for creating my next part, and also I will just adjust that element a little bit more, like so. Yeah, also adjust the boat just so it fits on in its place. And now I'm going to start off with a box, and I'm going to create that small part in the back. You can see it here on the reference picture. So I'll try to match the mesh we've already created as close as possible. As you can see on the reference, this part almost exactly follows the outline of this part that we've already created. And yeah, I'm going ahead and making some connections, move them around. Yeah, so I've deleted that inner polygons, bring that back and bring that inwards as well, move that up, and move that. Yeah, actually weld that. We don't need that that element there, that vertex there, and the whole edge loop, as a matter of fact, we don't need it. Okay, so now we're going to run some connects and use the chamfer to create that front polygon, rectangular polygon, and extrude it. You can see it on the reference here. I hope that you can see the reference okay on this video, because it's a compressed video. Yeah, so we have to harden the edges a little bit, yeah, like that. On the other side as well, we have to straighten the edge using the scale. Also on the bottom and in the front. Okay, so you can see that basically we're using the same techniques in order to create the different parts, but as you know, practice makes the master. So do the techniques and you'll get better and better in them, and you'll produce better results. So just keep at it. So right now I'm going to create the inner side of this mesh, again by selecting the edges, shift dragging them, and then welding the vertices at the ends. Okay, that seems okay. And the last one, I'm going to straighten the edge using the scale, move it to the end. Oh, actually we have one more extrusion after that. Weld here, move that up. I don't know what happened there, it doesn't matter, we fixed it. And target weld those vertices at the end. Something, yeah, I know when we cleaned up the edge loop we didn't need, we've actually moved that vertex there a little bit to the left. So I fixed that, and now we're going to connect those edges together, just to harden the inner edge. And we'll go ahead and do that once more, but this time we're going to harden the upper edge. And as you can see, there's a little problem here, but we'll fix that. First of all, we'll weld those together, and we're going to connect those vertices together. And now, using the edge constraint, Shift X, we move the newly created vertex where it should be. Again, here, connect them using edge constraint, move the new vertex up, and try it out with Mesh Smooth. Okay, so now we have to use again a new connection with two edges to straighten to harden the edges there. Yeah, that's better. I was thinking maybe I should harden these edges here, but I've actually realized that there's no point in doing so. Now go to the front and adjust that, harden that edges over there. Again, move it to the side. Yeah, that's okay. That seems better already. Okay, so now I guess that yeah, we delete the Mesh Smooth modifier and we go to our main object, and we're going to attach the newly created one. First of all, we're going to collapse the symmetry because we don't need that element on the other side. And now when we attach it, everything seems fine. We will have to make a hole in that new element for that cylindrical pole over there. You've seen it on the reference. That shouldn't be a problem. Just oh, first of all, yeah, we have to go to the right view. You go there by pressing V, and after that choosing the viewport you want to go in. Okay, so now as we are in the right viewport, finally, we're going to make the hole in the new element for the pole we saw in the reference, just like we did before. Make two edges that will represent the center of the hole, and then make a cylinder with 8 sides, position it properly, just the radius if you need to, and then I've detached that again, that element, because I'm going to make a hole only in the one side of the element, and then again I'll use a symmetry, or I'll just copy the other half back. Otherwise we have to cut the same hole on the both sides of the element. It's just faster that way. So we've cut it out the hole. We've connected the side vertices, adjust the position of the vertices a little bit, go all around the hole, check everything out. Okay, so once it's ready, we go ahead and shift drag it back to the end of the edge there. Also select those edges, ring select them, and connect them to harden the edge of the hole. So now I'm going to use symmetry again. As I told you, move that to the side of the x-axis, and we have to lower the amount of the threshold, because you know, symmetry welds the vertices that are in the middle there. We have to give it you know, a small value like 0.005. I think that will work out fine. Yeah, we'll collapse that and delete the middle edge by holding Control and hitting backspace, of course. And now when we attach the object again, everything seems fine. As you can see, we have a hole in there. We don't need that. Actually, we need that cylinder because we're going to use it to create the bow that runs through that hole. I gave it 12 sides, and now I'm going to adjust it. Going to editable poly, and you know, delete the back polygon because we don't need it. Also delete the front one, just so it's easier to create the you know, this part here by using the scale and the move. Okay, so now I actually need to create a tube here with 6 sides, because I don't know if you noticed, but on this pole there's some kind of nut. I guess it's called a nut. And yeah, we need to create such a tube. Move it to place, yeah, like that. Isolate that part just to, you know, to be able to see everything better. Adjust the radius, both radius actually, and now when we adjust the measurements, we go ahead to editable poly, and we have to make some. First we have to chamfer those 6 edges there, because we need to harden the edges, and otherwise if we apply mesh smooth, you know, everything will go round, but we need them to stay hard here. So yeah, we're doing that. Connect those vertices like that. Now I'm going to make a few connections. ring select those side elements, also side edges, also the ones oh, first of all I've selected the ones that are inside and deleted the polygons there, because with they won't be seen by anyone ever, so we don't need them. And then we go ahead and make the other connections on the side, and delete that, delete the mesh smooth, copy the modifier again, the object again, and adjust it a bit. This one is smaller, but it's thicker, like that. And also we grab the end of it and we move it inwards and scale it like that. Harden the edge. Also select all of the side edges like that, and connect them. Okay, so now we can go ahead and select the bow we've created before, and scale the inside. Select it, scale it, and then we're going to extrude that border edges by shift dragging, and end it like that. Okay, I have to make a connection there to harden the edge. And now I also here I have to connect those as well. And these ones. Okay, so now I can attach the other elements and attach the whole thing together. Yeah, so that looks okay. Now I guess that now I'm going to copy those bolts over there at the top. Again, isolate this object. No, first of all I'm going to copy the bottom element, the one that holds the part to the rail. Adjust the position and the scale. That seems okay. And now all I have to do is copy the bolts like so. Yeah, but these ones are a bit smaller, because I need 2 of them, and also rotate them just so they look more random. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so now I'm going to select the bolts and make a copy of it there and position it properly at the top. So right now all I have to do is move it down and make a few copies of it. I think there are 2 or 3 copies. The second one, yeah, and there's a third one over there. Yeah, I have to center them just a bit. Yeah, like so. and since we deleted the symmetry, collapsed the symmetry rather, we have to copy them on the other side too. Okay, so I think that's about it for this part, for this object. No, we have to make that that border on the top, and also that little cylindrical hole there, or I don't know, some kind of bolt, I'm not sure. So again, connect, position it properly, use the chamfer just to double the edge, ring select those edges in between, control click on the polygon mode, turns the selection to polygons, extrude them by local normal, and again connect two segments and pinch them up. Also, I have to make another connection to harden the edge at the bottom. Move it up just so it reaches the segment, and do the same at the top. Yeah, I think that looks great. So now the last thing we have to do is that cylindrical hole there, circular hole rather. Once again we need to make an edge, two edges actually, that will represent the center of the hole. Yeah, I'm going to move those vertices back a bit, just so I have enough space. And now I'm going to create my cylinder, make it with 8 sides, position it properly, center it, then use the cut, do the familiar technique, we have to switch back from edge constraint mode, move every vertex where it should be, right at the end of the cylinder. Okay, like so. Now we have to connect the side vertices. Like that. Do the same for the other two. Okay, so we've deleted the vertex in the middle that opens up this hole. So I'm going to select the border edges, and again using the move and the scale, I create that part here. And also I saw on the reference that there's a little hole at the end, and again use the connection to harden the edges, like so. Yeah, we need two edges here. So now we have to check it up with the mesh smooth modifier. Yeah, that looks okay. There's a little smoothing problem there, the side. It's not something, you know, very hard to fix, but we need to move those vertices back where they were. Yeah, like so, and like that. And at the end I'm going to make a connection, you know, at the top and also at the bottom, because I need to connect this vertex there, because otherwise we're going to have triangles there, and probably we're going to have a problem with the smoothing and or with the shading. Yeah, I think that's better. So let's see it now. Yeah, that's okay. I think that's looking great now. So I guess that we've finished that part here, and we need to unhide the middle, the main body. Select this element there and hit unhide all. So yeah, I think that's the end for this part here. I'm going to adjust the material a little bit just so you see it better. And yeah, that's the end of the video. So we're going to continue with another part of the high poly modeling on the next video. Thanks guys, and see you in the next one.